players searched in the dark for their hero.
Oh, great shot by Grim, just scoped him to death. Beautiful shot there, and Improv cleans it up, takes out Starbuck. Mr. Denim himself, as it looks like we're going to see Twister trying to rotate back to me. As wow, Grim, this kid is sick. 10 to 9, and I mean Shanks. Sometimes Grim.
But there he goes down to Sparks. Sparks definitely waiting on him just to get the pick on Grim there, as he has been picking them apart. And a great play there by Apostle. He's coming through, going crazy with that 74U. Again, oh my goodness, takes out 3 players. And wow, what a play there by Apostle. 4 players, my bad. So he moves into the bridge house here, and that's definitely what we expect from Apostle.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Hello everybody and welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight this is the match that you voted for week number 2 here, the match of the week between MOBDeep and the Lossless here on MP Crash. Coming to be your host, Anger, tonight, and alongside with me from the West Coast, Just Add Water. What's going on, Water?
Not much, just thrilled from our last match. JCP win over Seraphic Gaming 18-7.
Excellent, and direct from the Motor City, Mayday. And I know Mayday doesn't usually talk, but I know he's there. He's going to be doing video tonight. So I'll say hello to him, but he won't say hi back. So hello Mayday and hello Anger. So I'll do it all in one motion. Anyway, these two teams here is going to be MOBDeep and Lossless here. And we're going to talk about MOBDeep. As we've been casting them as of late, they've really picked up the player level here. I mean, these some good players on this team, and they've really stepped up here. We're going to talk about the players right now, and for them, they will be on the Marine side. We will have Chimpe, Mav, Decrez, Gordo, and Spec, and that is from MOBDeep. So you're definitely going to have to watch for Mav. As Mav, every time we've casted this team, Mav has really lit up the board here. He's averaged about maybe 22 to 25 kills per match in the last 3 matches that we've casted him. So we'll definitely see some play from him, Water. And also you got to watch for Decrez, because you don't know if he's going to be on or off. But as of late, he has been totally on, along with Gordo. So we're definitely going to watch those 3 players. And now for Lost. And well, he's Mexican. I gotta represent. So anyway, for Lossless, really a nice little overhaul here with their roster. But we're definitely have to keep our eyes on Master Elite, one of the better scopes there. But I would have to say he's in the top 10. I don't know in the top 5 yet, because of the level of play that he played against in the open environment. But nevertheless, you still definitely have to keep your eyes on him. You have High Five, Mob Scene, and Mix. So, I mean, they have some good all-around players for Losses. But let's see how this roster gels together here, going up against this MOBDeep team that's really, again, Water, has just really done an amazing job these last few weeks.
Well, I mean, just in less than an hour, they'll be going up against their C4.cal main counterparts. So I guess I'm not sure if Mob's actually playing Cal, but we were gonna cast that, but got little issues there. So we'll just have to wait and see the results. But anyway, getting off right off the bat, we have High Five and Mick heading over to A as Mobson gets an early nade kill on Mav. Mick sitting outside the back A near the scaffold. He's just sitting there. Good position, common position, as High Five gets in position on the second floor. Decrez pick up a kill on Mob's Spec, one of the players you also have to watch for Mob, mowing down Mick, bottom A. So now it's 2-on-4 for Mob Gaming, as they definitely have the advantage. Make that a 4-on-1, as it's all up to High Five. So let's go ahead and move around until we find him. And there he is, A site. Most of the action's left at the B site, and there you go. Chimpe waiting for him to come down the stairs, gets him with the AK-47. Nice, clean round for Mob Gaming, only losing one player.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Mav got hit there with a nade, but nonetheless, the rest of his teammates pick it up big time. So now we're going to take a look at Lossless, or at least I will opt to start. And Master Elite has the scope, so that's going to be interesting to see if he can pick up, get any peak shots, but no, he doesn't. We have No Fat Kids, and I'm sure he changed his name, so we'll get to that in a little while. As right now we have Spec moving into bottom A along with Mav, taking top dumpster there. He gets lit up there by No Fat Kids, but we do have some presence in the A bomb site right now for Mob Deep, and that is Spec. So he's looking to get this bomb down, but a nade gets thrown in the area, but nothing going there as Spec takes out No Fat Kids. So nice job with the 74, cleans up that round. So 2-0 here as Mob coming out very quick on the offensive side. You want to say that they want to get about 6 to 7 rounds on here, and they'll look really juicy on the defensive side, Water.
Yeah, Mob's like a surgical strike force at this stage. All their shots, just watching, was it Gordo out snipe Master Elite with the AK-47 as smokes and flashes are flying around the A site. Mob's seen getting a nade kill on Mav, so Mav's been taken out very early these past few rounds by nades, and there we go. Master Elite picking up the pace, picking up his first kill with the scope shot on Decrez. So it's a 3-on-5 for Mob Deep, as they definitely pick up the pace. They're outside the A site. All three of them are just lingering there, so they're moving in as a unit. Not the best position for them to be in, but they need to take this site. They've committed themselves to the bomb at this stage. They've left the B flank open and mid's pretty much open, so there's no turning back at this stage, Anger.
Yeah, we have it's very interesting here as Mob has 2 men down, so it's going to be a 3v5 here. The 2-man advantage going to Lossless. And right now there's High Five with the 74, taking out Spec. Chimpe coming around, taking out High Five, so back and forth as Chimpe is trying to get the bomb down here. He's the last man here for Mob Deep. He's getting lit up here through the walls from the mid-A section here. He's going to be going up against Mob Scene and Master Elite. So Mob Scene right now coming from the chopper side. Oh, nice shot there from Chimpe. Chimpe, I have to admit, has been really stepping up his play, and a lot of people in the past have thought he was one of the weaker players on this Mob Deep, or even when he was on Mob Gaming, but he's really picked up his game. So I'm going to take a look at him as he's on the balcony portion of mid-A as Master Elite coming in. Great position here for Chimpe as Master Elite is just inches right by Chimpe. Chimpe's going to clean it up. Nice job there by Chimpe, and really stepped up to the call there. So it's 3-0, and we're going to do some war room coverage first. We're going to go to Lossless, and let's listen in.
Come on, guys. Fuck. I feel like playing like fucking cows, bro. Broken wall.
Dumpster.
Top blue down. Yo, green car, I mean red car in front of blue.
Okay, no more for them.
Front A.
No more for them.
Alright, right now, 9-3.
Alright, back to live action here as Lossless picks up around 3-1. So Mob Deep hasn't got too far or extended the lead too much, so Lossless still in this game. And I'm going to take a look at Lossless here Mob Deep off the start here. As Water, we have, looks like 4 going to go to A, and we have Decrez going B alley. Very interesting here as it's a 4-1 split, and Master Elite taking out Decrez. So Decrez's head's got to hurt a little bit here as he's been getting scoped here the last few rounds here, Water.
Yeah, definitely, and we have Mobstein picking up an M16 kill. Mick waiting in for Chimpe to run in, but he gets Chimpe. Spec runs in right after Chimpe with that 74U, puts Mick down, so it's a 2-on-4. We have Mav and Spec left to do it. If it's up to these two players, I think it can happen, but no Fat Kids nailing Mav with the M4, so it's a 1-on-4 for Spec. He has a minute left on this clock, plenty of time, but he's kind of outranged with the guns he has on hand, and there we go, Master Elite ending it in style with the scope. So the score is now 3-2, and it looks like Lossless is picked up on the Mob Deep strategy, Anger.
Yeah, this is where we're going to see Mob Deep, really the teamwork come into play here, because they're going to have to change up the strats a little bit here, as Lossless has found a weakness in that offense. But then again, the defense is the stronger side, most people would agree on. But nevertheless, you're going to have to see some good play coming out of Mob Deep, as Master Elite gets another nade on Decrez. And I'm sorry, Decrez, but right now Master Elite is really rolling you up as of late, and I hate for Mob D to put you in that position as you're by yourself, but we have High Five taking out Chimp A there. So right now it's going to be Spec Mav going up against 4 members of Lossless, so a little 4v2 action here, as it's a possible gangbang, but Lossless has the extra 2 porn stars here. So they're going to do some work against Mob here, and as we're looking at Mob, we have no Fat Kids on the A dumpster right now. We have Mav flanking from the spawn of Lossless, excuse me, from his own spawn, I apologize, as no Fat Kids takes out Spec. So right now it's going to be Mav by himself here, and he gets lit up there by High Five. I'm very surprised the way Mav is playing, as we're going to take a look at the e-rev scoreboard here, as everything is tied up 3-3. And what we have here is Chimp A 5-4. We have Spec going 7-4 for the Mob Deep side. For Lossless, we have Master Elite going 6-3 with that scope. High Five going 6-3 also. So pretty balanced scoring here from the Lossless Sidewater.
Well, there you go, Mav picking it up, getting a nade kill on High Five. Mick's also down. This A site is prime for taking, as Mick and Chimpe both in there. Chimpe Spec opsing on the balcony, gets no Fat Kids. Mobsing getting Mav. Decrez getting Master Elite, finally getting a taste of revenge for all those scope shots he faced at the hands of Master Elite. So it's a 1-on-4. We have Mobsing, last player left, as he manages to get Gordo near the B pillars, the mid pillars. He tosses off a flash, banging it down, and he spots a player. That was Decrez. Nice. That's fancy footwork there, Anchor.
Yeah, you got to give some love to Mobsing there, as he took out Decrez. Decrez was laying up in the weeds, and it looks like a spot that Chimpe missed with the mower. But Mobsing right now trying to get some shots on AAA right now on the very tip top there, as Mobsing now bleeding out just a little bit here. Spec on top of AAA here, trying to get some 74U shots down, as Mobsing right now is going to probably get hammered a little bit, as Chimpe is trying to move into his location. Chimpe right now in the mid-A right now. And there it is. Oh, Spec getting taken out by Mobsing. Mobsing, can he clutch it up with his clutch goggles here as he's looking there? No, he does. Oh, yes, he does. Wow, Mobsing coming up with a deagle, taking out Chimp A, but he doesn't get the defuse. But hey, it still looked good in my book, but he didn't get the defuse. 4-3 right now in the favor. Oh, no doubt. 4-3 right now is still in the favor of Mob Deep.
Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll follow Mob on this one right off the bat. I've been following Lossless a bit on their A defense. But looks like Mob's not really mixing anything up, as they are going A again. Looks like someone has a botched smoke near B alley, as Spec gets an early nade kill on Mick. Spec's currently leading the scoreboard 10-5 for Mob Deep, as Chimpe's already second floor A. He goes to his favorite balcony spot, gets High Five. Gordo gets Master Elite. Chimpe's spotted another player. I can't see who that was. It's no Fat Kids, but no Fat Kids pulling to the side, goes wooden stairs. Chimpe knows where he is. No Fat Kids gets Chimpe. Spec's also in the area, but Spec's going down first floor, and Decrez finishing off no Fat Kids, so scores now 5-3 in favor of Mob Deep.
Yeah, this is where Mob Deep really has to extend their lead and put Lossless out of their misery if they can do it. Now we're going to see what type of team Mob Deep is, because again, this is a critical point in this match here, where the top teams, if they get a lead and they start getting that foot on the neck, Water, this is where you want to put a team out. Oh my God, Mobsing takes out Decrez there with a nice nade, as Decrez going through B alley. And right now, Mobsing taking out Gordo, and Mobsing taking out Mav. Mobsing is lighting up the board here. Where is this kid coming from? As right now, it's going to be Chimp A and Spec going up against 3 members of Lossless here, as Spec gets taken out by High Five, and just back and forth action here, Water.
sooner or later, MOBDeep's going to have to dedicate a sniper or someone just to watching that B building, just to make sure Mob Scene doesn't push out. He got that earlier nade kill, but no one's watching for him to drop off the B building roofs or any of the mid buildings, and he's just having free reign around the middle of the map on any MOBDeep push-ups. And then over at the A site, there we go. Spec getting a kill on high 5. Looks like there's no one left. Or Mick jumped the wall. He jumped the dumpster. And Spec spots him, puts him out of his misery. There we go. Decrez getting a kill on Master Elite. But taking a look at the scores, you look at Gordo, 2 and 6. That's not playing up to his normal playing standards. And you have Mob Scene just tearing it up, 12 and 5. So we'll go ahead and follow him as he is in the mid. And there he goes. He's sniping with that AK as he lights Gordo up to a point of inches to his death. So it's a 1-on-3. Anger, take it away.
Yeah, I like what they did here, MOBDeep with Spec now. They took him away from the... they got him into A quicker here. Spec did a nice job getting that fast plant there. And Krez right now taking out Mob Scene from the flank, or he's actually in the A site, A courtyard. So 6-4 right now in the favor of MOBDeep. And right now, I'm really going to have to watch this A push here, because I'm telling you right now, if Spec can get in there quick, they have no problem whatsoever to get that plant down in the A bomb site. So it's very critical here to see if Lossless can come through the mid and really vouch up the MOBDeep push. And Chimp A right now trying to get in there, but this is not going to look very good here, as Spec right now moving a little later than he did last round as he's trying to get into the bottom A side. Chimp A cleaning things up there, taking out Mick in the bottom A side. As we look at the e-rev scoreboard, we have Spec going 12 and 6, Chimp A going 10 and 8. Mob Scene for Lossless going 13 and 6, and High 5 going 8 and 7. And as I was saying, there it is there. They get the bomb down. MOBDeep does very quickly, and Decrez cleans it up 7-4 there. So that is very critical. Lossless is going to have to clean that up around the A bomb site and possibly push 2 instead of 1 very quickly there, Water.
It's all Chimp A and Spec of that A site. They're cleaning house at this stage. Once one of them gets through their foot in the door, it's over pretty much at the A site. L7, Lossless, they're really pushing aggressively on the A site. Mick constantly going on that dumpster, and he's jumped over it like 2 or 3 rounds in a row, which hasn't really helped their situation too much, as he is a dumpster and he makes his way second floor with the help of a flash. No death yet, or actually we have Mob Scene and High 5 down for L7, Decrez down for MOBDeep. So let's go ahead and move into I was going to say Mick, as he is playing bottom A, spots a player, retreats up the stairs an inch from dying. It's still a 3-on-4 situation, and Master Elite evens out the playing field, picking off Spec, so that's a big kill for his team there. This could be an L7 round if they play their cards right. And there we go, Master Elite getting Mav, No Fat Kids getting Gordo, so now is all up to Chimp A. He's doing phenomenal this, if I do say so myself. Normally he's at the bottom of the scoreboard, but he's holding it up there at the top, Anger. And
yeah, 7-5. Yeah, 7-5 right now in the favor of MOBDeep, and they're going to look very, very good here on the defensive side. Right now, what we're going to do, ladies and gents, we're going to head on over to Lossless's War Room since we haven't been there yet. But before we do, you can get your shout-outs across e-rev's air at pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network, as the next second half here is about to get underway. And let's go to Lossless off to start, and let's listen in.
Oh man, 1-8 crust. Send back tag, send back tag.
Oh, way back at BLE.
Oh fuck, mate. Wow, I heard it after.
Alright, back to live action here. It's at 8-5 now as MOBDeep about to extend their lead. And you have to say that they have a nice strat here on the defensive side. So why don't you take it off and let's look at Lossless, Water, off the offensive push.
And that last round was a bit of a botched attempt at a mid-push, so let's see if they're going to go for the same thing. Mob Scene, No Fat Kid, setting up to throw some nades towards the A mid-area. And there we go, Mick nading Chimp A. Specs trying to make his way over to the A site. He's hiding behind a few barrels, and he's flashed. He got double flashed at that stage. No Fat Kids picks up a kill on Gordo, so advantage is with L7. as they're making their offense push. We have no fat kid sitting on top of one of these helicopter rotor blades, and Decrez spots him out in the open, puts a few shots into him. Spec picking up a kill on Mob Scene. So it's a 3-on-3 as MOBDeep makes it, evens it out again, as we have Master Elite and Mick just sitting in the same position. Bomb goes down at, I believe that was at the B site, if I wasn't mistaken, or no, it's at the A site, sorry. And there we go, Mick getting a kill on Spec. So it's a 2-on-3, but there we go, Decrez with a kill on Master Elite. Let's go ahead and follow him as he's spamming the outside of the A building. Him and his teammate try to make their way up, and the I-5 jumping off the dumpster sends a few shots his way, and Mick picks up the final kill. So score 6-8 as L7's closing the gap.
Yeah, Lossless looked very nice there around the A bomb site. They were just doing a lot of movement around the different floors there and really jumping off the second floor to get that kill. So just a lot of movement overall. And Mav with a peek shot on Master Elite. That is a surprise there. Nice shot from Mav with the scope as Lossless right now going to one man down. This is very, very good here for the MOBDeep side, as right now Decrez getting a double kill on Mick, and Mob Scene Chimpe cleaning things up, taking out No Fat Kid, as right now it's going to be High Five by himself here. We're going to take a look at him right now as he's on the A bomb site here, or excuse me, B, towards the B bomb site here by B building. Right now he has the bomb, so this is going to be difficult for him. He's going up against 4 members of MOBDeep now being flashed here, and he gets taken out pretty easy by Decrez there, Water. And we're going to do some war room coverage once again. We're going to head on over to MOBDeep side, so let's go now.
Chimpe, you can run straight in and hug the left and beat their
Yeah,
nets.
I know. I did it this that round.
Stop picking up.
Oh, they have a good nade. Never mind.
I'm flashed, dude.
I'm flashed.
Hold on.
One going up, second floor.
Nice.
One up, second.
There was one broken down.
One going for
Second floor. Second floor.
Two.
Flash them all.
2-4.
One bottom floor.
There's still one second floor. Got him. Planer dead.
On the bomb. Nice.
All right, back to live action. 10-6 here as MOBDeep getting just stretching out a little bit more here with the rounds, Water. So right now we're going to look at the e-rev scoreboard. We have Mob Scene 14-12. He's pretty much been neutralized here as the offensive side. We have High Five going 10-11. And for MOBDeep, we have Spec going 16-8. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Decrez with the first 20 bomb here, 21-8. This kid is a beast right now. And Chimpe coming in 12-11. He's kind of slid off a little bit, but still doing some work on the defensive side, Water.
Also, Mav's finally picking it up, getting back to normal plains level, as he is only 8-12, but it's a nice turnaround from his defense score. So, or his offense score, I should say. So let's go ahead and follow the Mob defense on this round as Chimpe makes his way towards the A site. He's followed by Spec. So Chimpe and Spec did number offensively on the A site, and they've been doing the same thing defensively as they send some flashes bottom A. Spec hopping dumpster. And there we go. Mav opens things up with a kill on Mick. Chimpe getting Mob Scene. Gordo goes down. High Five killing Mav. So it's a 3-on-3. We have No Fat Kids, Master Elite, and High Five left for L7, and it's all up to Decrez and Chimpe. So you have the top score and the middle score for MOBDeep as Decrez gets High Five pushing the B site. Let's see if he can follow through with another kill over the mid buildings, but he's trying to battle it out with No Fat Kids. And it's a 2-on-2. We have Decrez and Chimpe. Looks like we have a 9-9-9 from Master Elite, so dead round next round. So now it's actually just a 1-on-2. So it's up to No Fat Kids, and Chimpe finishes up that round, and the score will be, I believe that'll be 11-6.
Yeah, right now we're going to just look at the Decrez and Chimpe here going up against, well, they're going to kill off Master Elite because he's the last, he's 9-9-9.
I think they're going to
so,
give him some time to reconnect.
Well, he's still in the round here, so I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do here on the dead round situation. as I'm not sure if things have changed. I don't think they have, but we shall see here as you can get your shoutouts across the air as we have some break-in action here. So you can do that at pound e-rev. I'm taking a look here at a couple right now. We have one here from Shizm. Shout out to the original Lossless team, and that is from Shizm. We have one here from my cutie, a Badfish. Shout out to Anger, Connor, Mayday, MOBDeep, Lossless, and Mob Gaming. Also, I'd like to see Nefarious go to a LAN, any LAN that is, and that's from Badfish from Mob Gaming. So right now the Indy score right now is 12-6. So I guess they're gonna wait for one more player here, but MOBDeep is looking really sexy right now, Water, because they pretty much got this one on lock tonight.
Definitely. I actually have a few shoutouts of my own, so I'll toss it up to them. I have two shouts here. One from Mob Badfish. Shout out to Syntax. Drop those boxers. Let me smell your D. I'm not going to finish that word.
Oh.
And I have another one here from Jasper. I want to give a shout out to Chimpe in the hope that he doesn't get everyone sick at Nerveland again. Hopefully he comes disease free. So remember, guys, if you have shout outs, get them over the air now. We have some dead air, so we can shoot them out whenever you guys want.
I have one here from Tree Man. That's an interesting name. Wonder if he's a tree hugger, but nevertheless, his shout out is I love Mob Scene, and that's it. So I'd like to see the man love going around from Tree Man there. He's giving Mob Scene some love. As Mob Scene has tailed off a little bit here. He's at even 14-14. High five right now, going 13-13. And that is for the Lossless side. For MOBDeep Spec, going 19-10, and the Crest. This kid, MOBDeep has let him out of the cage. Yeah, he's freelanced a lot here, done a nice job, 22-8. And again, Chimpe, I got to give him some love. A lot of people have been down on him lately, or not lately, but in the past. So 16-12, nice job, Chimpe, as you're cleaning up there, cleaning up very, very good there with your team. And again, overall, MOBDeep looking juicy. And we'll see. Well, we'll be casting them in the future. So again, we're just waiting for Master Elite here to get into the server, as we just probably have one more round here, unless Lossless can pull out something big time. But I'm not sure about that. As here I do. I got another shout here from.
I think it's 11-6. Before it wasn't 12-6. I'm pretty sure it was 11-6. So. Right now, Chimpe's giving them the ultimatum, 4v5 finish or get a fifth, because they do have their mob versus mob match coming up.
Well, that's not for another 20 minutes, so they still have a lot of time, but we'll see what happens here, as nope, nobody from Lossless coming in as of yet. But I do have one here from Johnny K from A. Chimpe is a beast, KD means nothing. That could be kind of true, because he's doing a little bit of the extra stuff, but...
kills the count.
Yeah, and he's moving into where he needs to be. But you have to remember just the stuff that he went through throughout the first season and whatnot. You know, that's why we're trying to show Chimpe some love, because he's really stepped up his game. So we got to show him some love. Even though he's part of e-rev, we still got to show him some love. And we're just again waiting for the last member for a Lossless here to join up. But I'm not sure what they're going to do here. They're just holding off, and I'm not really sure what they're going to do. But again, well, looks like they're going to restart the server. Little 4v5 action, and I believe they left it off at 12-6 there, Water, or are they going to go 11-6?
I think it was 11-6. They got the 11th round on Master Elite. You went AFK, or went 6-6-6, so I think that's
9-9-9.
9-9-9. Why did I say 6-6-6?
You're evil. Yeah, you're fucking evil, dude.
I'm sorry. I get my satanic cult rituals mixed up with casting occasionally.
And I want to talk about Badfish. Really quick here. He's talking about people dropping boxers. What, he's going to sniff cocks or what? I mean, I want to see him do this at LAN. If he does this at LAN, yeah, dude, he's nasty, dude. Well, if I end up going last minute to this LAN, I'm definitely going to give him a big sloppy kiss, dude, where the sun doesn't shine, and it won't be his front sight. So it's all good. I love Logan.
Wow. I think that this went above and beyond anger. But anyway, guys, we are going to be at Nerveland. I believe Mayday's going, Wansom's going. Who else is going, Anger?
I was going to go, but I don't know if I'm going to go last minute. I have to go to a conference in San Jose, but it's all good. Looks like we're going to get things started here. Why don't you kick it off, and let's see what they can do here, 4 against 5.
Alright, let's go ahead and follow L7 as we have looks like they're not even watching the Bialy. They've gone balls to wall A as Spec gets an early nade kill on Mick, trying to enter that site. No Fat Kid's a little too late on the draw as he walks right into Spec. Spec following up that kill with a rush towards blue building as he hops on top of the container. He's going to hop in and try and get a kill on High Five. Spec gets up there, but High Five's already dead to the AK of Mav. And you were right, Anger. It was 12-6, so we have good games being exchanged. It looks like they're not going to play out for RPI. They may just go ahead and leave it at that.
Well, 4v5. I guess they are going to play it out. There's only a few more rounds left. MOBDeep will probably pick up these rounds, but again, this is for more statistic-wise, RPI and such. So we'll let this go in the background here. Yeah, it does still matter. So especially when it comes to playoff.
Yeah, if you're Cal IM and you don't think RPI matters, it does. It makes a big difference.
Once again, I'd like to thank the people in Cal, the forums there, for voting this as Match of the Week. Make sure that you do that next week, as we're going to definitely have a vote each and every week, and we'll also do that for IM and Open. We love to cast different leagues, and we like to cast Cal, so they've been really good to us, so we're going to be definitely good to them. So as you see them playing out in the background, get some shout-outs here, really from Tang, from Clutch. We have shout out to End Effects from Clutch for being sexy as hell and getting emo in all of our scrim. I have one here from Boosted from Vindicated. Chimpe is terrible, end of story, and if I went to Nerve, I would smooch Logan as well. Logan getting a lot of man love here in this cast, and that is from Boosted from Vindicated. So do you have any there, Water?
I'm dropping out right now. Let's see if I have anything. Yeah, I have a few here. I have one from Jump Barry. Shout out that Jump is better than Banff and Jump will win Cal-O. So there's a shout out against Banff from Barry. I have another shout here from New Era Brit staff. He wants me to ask you, Anger, if you want a threesome with me and you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer that with the big NO. But I'm not sure what's going through Anger's mind.
Hey, if you could throw a couple of peanut butter sandwiches in there and maybe one woman, hey, I'm good with that, because I'm taking the top. I'm not going to take a bottom, so I'll make Connor the pillow muncher, and it's all good from there. We're going to put this cast to bed because I'm getting very aroused, and I want to go do some stuff and watch the Laker game and watch the refs kill this game and kill the Lakers. So as for my... Oh, screw you. Anyway, I want to kick Noble's ass for being a Celtics fan too, but never mind. Anyway, for myself, Anger, Water, and definitely my man from the Motor City, Mayday, I'd like to say good night and catch us in the coming weeks here, probably with the next couple days here, with some more matches, and definitely watch us at e-rev, or excuse me, Nerveland, brought to you by e-rev, as I'm waiting for the Laker game right now. I'm waiting to get there. So join us next time, as we're going to say good night and adios.